So Scott Gimple has made some new comments about Season 9, basically extending on some things and confirming some other ideas we had. And before I begin the video, I'm going to say I am sick right now, so I apologize for that. First, he was asked about the ending of Season 8 with Daryl and Maggie talking to Jesus, and how odd it was because it seemed like Maggie was going to be the next villain. So specifically, he said this: what Maggie has said to Daryl and Jesus was, "The hilltop is going to flourish. I'm going to lead this place and make it work. But after that, I have this little thing on my to-do list, and it has to do with Negan." Gimple then said, "That's the main thing. It wasn't like I want to get Rick or something like that. It's all about Negan." This, I think, makes a lot of sense. Maggie and Daryl would never betray Rick on such a large scale. Season 8 really did end on a strange dark note with them. Daryl certainly wasn't smiling or hopeful for the future. Instead, he was plotting to kill Negan and sending Dwight away from the hilltop. I honestly think Maggie's plan to kill Negan will probably be resolved in the first couple episodes. It's not going to be something that's going to be drawn out, and likely it's going to be the main story for those episodes, at least before the next big villain is going to be introduced. I think in the end, Gimple just needed a cliffhanger of some kind to end Season 8 on, and this just happens to be it. Which I'll definitely take over something we had back in Season 6. If I had to guess, I'd say Jesus will play a role in foiling Maggie's plan, because I really don't think Negan's going to die that way, if at all, anytime soon. If the showrunners wanted Negan to die, he would have died while Rick and Negan were fighting at the season finale. So he's certainly not going to be dying in the first couple episodes of Season 9 from Maggie and Daryl. It would have to be some kind of major character like Rick. So Scott Gimple has said before handing off the show to someone else for the next season that he wants Season 9 to be more about the community and not surviving, because surviving is what we've been getting for most of The Walking Dead. He says everything is getting bigger, and so new problems will arise not like anything before. He said this, and I'm quoting, "From the things said in the finale, there's a bigger ambition now, a bigger thing that they're chasing. It isn't just regular, everyday survival, which they've become quite adept at. It's what to do with that. Now they're going after civilization." End quote. So I think that's a really good direction. I don't think Scott Gimple is referring to the discovering very large communities like the Threshold we see from the Commonwealth in the comics. Likely Gimple is only talking about The Key, that book that Maggie received from Georgie, that will allow them to build up their communities to grow even larger. Never will Rick and his friends go back to Season 2 or 3 when they're moving from place to place. So from all that, we know that Season 9 will take place all in the same general area as Season 7 and 8, and I think we're going to be very surprised on how large the three communities have gotten, mostly from agriculture and accepting passerby groups. A lot of people were actually hoping Rick and the rest would leave Alexandria soon because, you can get kind of sick of the area, just like they've been doing for most of the seasons with Farm and the prison. But that's just another very large pill they're going to have to swallow because Rick will not be leaving this area for a very, very long time. If, of course, they follow the comics, but it's kind of hard to write around something like this. They need to be in that one area. Alright, so I apologize for being sick, although I can't really control that. Anyways, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe.